For so many of us, it's one of the biggest conversations we'll ever have with our families. What's next? But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? Today, we're going to rethink the whole idea of moving to a retirement community, not as some kind of final step, but as a proactive, exciting new chapter. So, this is the big one, right? When is the right time? And I think for a lot of people, that question is tied up in a sense of crisis or necessity. We wait until we need care. But what we're going to explore today is a totally different way of thinking, moving when you want a better lifestyle. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. It's from Sam Laprade. She's a local host who just went through this whole process with her mom, and it perfectly captures what this decision is all about. It's emotional, it's personal, that's your heart talking, but it's also got to be a practical, logical choice, and that's your head. Getting those two to agree, well, that's the real trick, isn't it? Okay, so first things first, we have got to shatter some old, outdated stereotypes. The biggest mental shift we all need to make is to stop thinking about care and start thinking about lifestyle. Seriously, toss out any old black and white image you have in your head of some, clinical feeling facility. That's not what we're talking about anymore. The whole model has been completely flipped. These communities are now designed to be vibrant places you choose to live, packed with opportunities, fun things to do, and new people to meet. It's all about making your life better, not just managing your health. And this is where that picture really starts to come into focus. I mean, look at this list. It's not just about grab bars in the shower anymore. We're talking about a rooftop terrace specifically designed for the best view of the fireworks, an indoor saltwater pool, a real-deal theater with ceiling speakers. There's a bar and a bistro. These aren't just little perks. This is the stuff a great lifestyle is made of. But beyond all the cool stuff, the real game changer is the social side of things. Think about it. When you move proactively, you're giving yourself the gift of time. Time to build a whole new community, a whole new circle of friends, right when you have the energy and the excitement to really enjoy it. This is what it's all about. It's not about being passively cared for. It's about actively living and having a blast. So, yeah, enjoying this amazing new lifestyle is absolutely the goal. But you know what? The smartest way to lock it in is by creating a proactive safety net for yourself. Making the move before you absolutely have to, that is the ultimate power move. It puts you and your family firmly in control of your own story. And a huge part of that safety net is a concept called the continuum of care. It sounds a little technical, but the idea is actually really simple and honestly brilliant. It means the community is designed to adapt to you. So if your needs change down the road, you can get more support without the huge stress and upset of having to move all over again. So here's how that actually plays out. You might move in under independent living, you're enjoying the pool, the bistro, everything we talked about, but you have this incredible peace of mind knowing there's 24/7 emergency nursing if you ever need it. Then if, and that's the key word, if your needs change, you can smoothly transition to get a little help with things like medication or even more support with assisted living. The help is there, waiting in the wings, but it's not running your life today. And this, right here, this is really the core of it all. Just look at the two paths. On one side, you've got the proactive move. It's driven by your choices, your desires. It's calm, it's organized. You are in the driver's seat. And on the other side, the crisis move. This is the one that happens after a fall or a sudden health scare. It's driven by necessity, it's rushed, it's stressful for everyone involved. The choice between those two experiences, well, that's what this whole conversation is about. Now, to make this all feel a bit more real, let's circle back to Sam Laprade's story. Because her experience as an adult daughter navigating this whole thing gives us a really powerful, real-world look at what it's actually like. And Sam is really upfront about this. The process isn't a walk in the park. Even when you're excited and making a proactive choice, there are still emotional hurdles and, wow, a lot of paperwork. It's a huge life decision, and it is totally okay to admit that it can feel a little overwhelming at times. And here's just a little taste of why. Look at this stuff. This is not something you can just whip up on a Tuesday afternoon. You need a physician's assessment, but guess what? It's only valid for 30 days. You need signed prescriptions, not just a list, power of attorney docs, specific lease agreements. Now, just for a second, imagine trying to chase all of this down in the middle of a family health crisis. That's the exact stress you get to avoid by planning ahead. So, after going through all of that, what was the single biggest lesson Sam learned? This, right here. I would have started the process 6 months early. That is such a powerful piece of advice. It just proves that even when you plan, this transition takes time. Time to research, time to do the paperwork, and time to get your head and your heart ready for the change. So, all of this, it brings us to our final and I think most important point. It's about reframing this entire conversation. It's about making that one crucial shift in your thinking from what you might need someday to what you truly want right now. So, the thought I really want to leave you with is this one. Maybe the question we should be asking isn't, when will I need care? Maybe the real question is, how do I want to live my next chapter? Do you want a life with less mowing the lawn and more time with friends? More fun activities, more security, more freedom? When you start by asking that question, the whole decision changes. It becomes a positive, empowering choice, not a reaction to a crisis. It becomes about designing the life you actually want to live.